Hey guys, in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I made this kale soup. I call it kale soup because as an Igbo lady, our soups are differentiated based on the leaves added. So they basically have one base, soup base, and you add different leaves. You add oha, it becomes oha soup. Add bitter leaf, it becomes bitter leaf soup. A lot of clip is missing from this video, but trust me, we can actually catch up. So as you could see, I started off by washing my protein. You can use beef, goat meat, lamb, turkey, hard chicken, whatever, that's fine. So the missed clip was where I was sorting out the stockfish to steam them in the pressure pot. I missed that clip. I don't know what happened, but anyway, everything is already cooked. The cook time differs, so I cook everything differently in my pressure pot to make it faster. So I've got the stock, the meat stock from my well-seasoned meat. The beef tribe is here. It's just because my husband likes orishi, you guys know. So I've got the other meat inside with the stockfish, as you can see. So I'm just going to add some crayfish. So everything in the stock, there's pepper in this, it's all boiling. I'm just going to add a little bit more salt and seasoning cube just to taste. So you have to be mindful when you're adding this extra salt and seasoning so it doesn't get too salty. Yeah, so after that I'm just going to give this a nice stir and let it come to a boil. So I've got dry fish in this pot, but I don't usually add dry fish in my pressure cooker, so I just wash it with hot water and then add it at this point when I'm starting to cook the soup. So I've got achi here. Achi is an Imo State thickener because I'm Anambra State. My husband is Imo State, so Anambra, we don't really use achi because growing up I never had achi soup like in my life. So only when I got married I started cooking this achi soup. So I mixed the achi with a little bit of palm oil. So if you're on a keto diet, I'm saying this because I know some of my followers are on keto diet, and you know you don't want to have this palm oil, you don't want to have probably achi. I don't know if achi is keto friendly, I'm not too sure. But even if you don't have achi, you don't know what is achi, you want to make this soup, you can use oats as a thickener. Oats, you blend the oat powder, you can use it as a thickener. And after that I just mixed that achi. The achi I mixed was too much, so I have to keep some for later, and this pot is quite small. I actually want to make a little soup. And of course, what is Igbo soup without ogiri? This is homemade ogiri, specially made from Nigeria. Can you guys see? So I usually put this ogiri in the freezer. Whenever I want to use, I just let it come to room temperature and then I just scoop some. I know this freezing and refreezing I'm doing for this ogiri is not really good, but this particular batch I need to sort it out. Anyway, after that I just give it a nice mix. For those of you that don't know what is ogiri, this takes the soup to another level, but you need to close your windows so no fly will enter the house, because these are the kind of ones, if I'm cooking, my Oyibo neighbors they'll be like, what's smelling? Anyway, I'm in my house, no, I don't care. So for this soup, of course, I'm using kales, and my husband is everly ready to help me sort out the kales. So you guys want to check out my other videos on what I use this kale stock to do. You can see it was quite a lot there. So having this kale stock inside the soup, it can be uncomfortable, to be honest, so I usually select it, and then I'm actually going to blanch the kales, because blanching kales helps them retain their freshness and color, and it contains more vitamins and potassium than kales that is not blanched. And when you're blanching, remember to blanch for like 1 or 2 minutes and run under cold water to stop the cooking process, because that's the point whereby you tend to lose the nutrients if you don't do that. Yeah, so I've got a video on this kale blanching, which I'm going to be attaching it to the comment section description of this very video. So after that I use my food processor, because I was blanching a lot of kales on this day and I have a lot to slice, so I think it was about 12 packs of kales. So I'm just going to use my food processor and slice it, and then it's time to add the kales inside the soup. I've been cooking soups this way ever since I moved to the UK. I don't have ugu like readily available for me. It's in the stores, the African stores, but trust me, kales is a very, very good alternative substitute. Another substitute for water leaf is baby spinach. So sometimes you come to a foreign land, you can't see all those things you see like back home. You just find alternatives, and it's also nutritious. Yeah, so just add the kales as much as possible, because this is vegetable soup. It's not like the regular achi where you just add maybe a little, but I actually wanted it like a vegetable soup. But I don't want that vegetable soup that will be runny, like liquidy. Yeah, I want something thick. That's why I added the achi. So at this point, just turn off your heat. We are not cooking these kales any further. Just turn off your heat and your food is ready. Check for your salt, check for your pepper, and That's all. Easy peasy, simple. So aside using achi as a thickener, when I want to make soups like this, I can use cocoyam, which is the regular generally known thickener for soups, Igbo soups like this. And if you're on a keto diet, you can use zangtang gum. It's a thickener. You can use a little bit. It helps to thicken soups like this. And you have to do away with the palm oil. If you're on a diet, even if you're not on a diet, you cut down on your palm oil intake. Don't load up palm oil, because palm oil, olive oil, all the oils, they still have similar caloric amount of calories in them. So just use oils in moderation. So after cooking, I'm just serving some for my husband, and I'm going to put the rest in a container and put it in the freezer. My native soups like this and food like this, I cook them, guys. I do. So for those of you that always ask, you don't always cook your native soup. You people that ask, I know you already know how to cook them. So I want to show you other ways you can cook other things. You can eat other things that you probably don't even know you can prepare that way. So yeah, I hope you found this video very helpful. Let me know what you'll be pairing this with, because I actually paired it with this vegetable fufu. This is kale's fufu. I will drop in a link on how I made this. And yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.